Hello, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm actually going to do something new. I'm going to do a scenario where there's only two countries in the world, and they need to take over a lot of land. So say if it was Iceland and Ireland, and so they'd be the only two countries that aren't like land. So this wouldn't be claimed land yet. So Iceland could take over there, and the UK won't be a country, so Ireland would take over the UK. So this is what I'm going to do. Basically just for TV tape. So I guess I'll ask Alexa to choose a random country. Choose a random country.
Here is a country in Europe, Belgium.
Okay. Choose a random country.
Here is a country in Europe, Northern Ireland.
What? Northern Ireland, part of the UK, is not a country. Choose a country in Asia. Wait, I have better of it. Choose a country in the New World. Choose a country which is in the New World.
Here is a country in America, Guatemala.
Okay then, Guatemala. So I guess it's Belgium against Guatemala. I didn't check. Okay, it's decided to work now. Yes, so if you don't know where these two nations are, they're both quite a small country. Yeah, so this one here is Guatemala. And this one's Belgium. I think I could actually make like a lot of episodes of it, or like videos about this. Belgium can be red and Guatemala can be blue. Alright, and also they can only cross the ocean with like boats if it's like not too far away. So Guatemala can get to Europe by going to Greenland and Iceland and then getting to the UK. And then if Belgium's able to take, and then if Belgium gets to Spain, they can go down into Morocco, and then with this they can just swim across there. And then when they get down there, actually no, but they can probably get to Australia, Tasmania, and then this tiny little island here, and then they might be able to get to Antarctica. Yeah, so that's basically what's going to happen. But anyway, let's see what happens. So straight away, Belgium is going to take over all of this, since like none of this is an actual country. Yes, so Belgium already takes a lot. And then Guatemala decides to take all of Central America and Colombia. Yeah, so basically they take it in turns taking land until there's none left, and then they actually go into war. And then Belgium decides to take over all of Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary, Austria, Italy, and they can only take over a limit of 10 countries at once right now. Vatican, San Marino, Monaco, Andorra, and France. That is 10 countries. Actually, the micronations are really, like the microstates are really small, so that's only like 6 like big countries. So they can take over more, since like they're not the biggest of countries. Because that sounds fair. And if you're from Guatemala and you don't think it's fair, oh well. But I think this is actually a good idea for a video. Okay then. So Guatemala decides to take over all of these countries. So Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, and Ecuador. Okay. Now back to Belgium. So first of all, they're actually going to go down into Morocco and listen into Harlem, but they're just going to stop there. So that's technically two. So now they decide to take the UK. We don't need that to take over both the UK and Ireland. And then they decide to go into Iceland, and then Greenland, just for the future. Because that's it for this part for them. Okay then, so Guatemala decides to take over all of these countries. Alright, and then also Brazil they can take over. Okay. And then they'll also take over Mexico. And remember, this is Guatemala and the other one's Belgium. Alright, and then this mess. Yeah, this is gonna be easier to do. They're gonna... Okay then. You know, so this is Belgium's fourth one now. So after they've both had their fifth goes at taking over, some countries I just let them take over as much as they want. So this time they decided to take over 5 African nations. And then Guatemala decides to just boat into Antarctica or Antarctica. Some people say it as Antarctica, some people say it as Antarctica, even though there's not really a difference. So I don't really care. Okay. And then that's I don't know. So now, Belgium decides to take Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia, Kenya, Ethiopia, and South Sudan, which is another 6. Okay. So now it's Guatemala's turn. So first of all, they take over all of the US and Canada. So now they are actually very close to Belgium. Don't know if Belgium's going to be the happiest about that. Okay. And I think they've both had 5 goes now, so now they can just take over as much as they want. So now Belgium decides to take over. Oh wait, they're taking over the DRC! Everyone hide! Yeah, so basically they just want to take over half of Africa. Yes, that's basically what they do. And then Guatemala is actually going to take New Zealand and Australia, Papua New Guinea, and then also the little Solomon Islands. Just because I think it's going to be nice. Alright, and also these are just like places in the scenario, but like I said at the beginning, they're not like actual countries. Now it's Belgium's turn again. So they are going to take over the rest of Africa. This video's already been like 11 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably just upload this tomorrow. No, let's just take over the Middle East. Okay. And then yeah, Guatemala is just gonna take over Indonesia. Definitely taking my time on this. Yeah. I'll just do the rest of it. Yeah, so this is the rest of it. Yes, so to start off, Belgium is going to make an attack into Canada. So they will take over this. And in response to that, Guatemala will take over the Middle East, which has a lot of oil. Americans are gonna love that. Yeah, but Belgium is a lot stronger, so they're just able to push in and take over the rest of Canada and the USA and quite a lot of Mexico, including Baja California. So they reunited the Californias, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just upload this tomorrow. Alright, and they also they also took Sri Lanka, and they take over and they get most of Asia, including taking the Middle East back. So Belgium will win at the end of this, and it's probably going to be the stronger country that wins at the end of all of these videos that I make. So this video is actually being made on the 6th of June 2023, but it will probably be out on the 7th. And then Guatemala just takes Siberia. And now there's another straight line border. Don't think we needed more of those. But Belgium is not having that. They literally take over almost everything. Take over all of this. Yeah, literally everything. Just because it really annoyed them. Because Belgium likes Siberia I don't know if that's true in real life, but it is in this scenario. And then they probably also take over Antarctica. And then they're able to take over a lot more. They eventually take over the rest of South America, as they already had a bit before. And this is already 15 minutes. This is actually gonna, I think this is actually gonna be an okay video. And then they take over almost all of the rest of Mexico. Yeah, and then they literally take over most of Central America except for the Guatemalan part. Yeah, and they're basically just going to take over Guatemala now. So the winner for episode 1 of this is Belgium. So I'm just going to try not to trigger anyone I see there. So if you liked this, please like and subscribe. Goodbye.